Hey everyone, and welcome back to the part 2 of the first money making guide video. I had done the part 1 video where I showed all the best ways for new players just starting out or broke players to rack in some good cash which will help you to get started up, buy businesses and expand it, the topic which will be covered in this video. So if you haven't seen the first one yet, then do check it out. I'll be linking it at the top in the comments as well as at the end of the video. This video is going to be the continuation of the first one, in which I had shown how you could go from broke player to making your first $1 million easy. And then in this video I'll be showing how you can go from that 1 million to making millions and millions of dollars easily in a step-by-step procedure. Now earlier when I started out, I too was confused on what to do or how to make good money and ended up wasting all my money in the very initial stages. But after a lot of trial and error, I quickly started to learn all the best ways which would give me a good source of income. Now that helped me to make millions of dollars that I have in my bank account right now. So if you also follow these steps and also all the tips and tricks from all my money making guide videos, then you too can make lots of money easily in the fastest ways possible. A side note I would like to add before going further, that is, this video is not for those who are fully set up or GTA veterans, because you'll probably have most of the stuffs and know how to manage all. You can check out my other money making guide videos where I have spoken for those fully set up times. But you can still watch this video and get some useful info, tips or tricks which will help you. Now enough of me talking such, and let's get on with the video. So you watched my previous video and racked in upwards of $1 million of cash, and the first and the foremost thing you gotta do, the first business you gotta buy, is the bunker business. I'll break it down to you why this is to be considered as the first priority in a short while. Now the specific bunker or the location you gotta buy is the Lago Zancudo bunker, which is the best in my opinion. It is priced at $1.5 million, but on the week I'm making this video there's actually a 40% discount on it, and you can get it for a shade under $1 million, that is at $930,000. All the upgrade options that come with the bunker, like the bunker style, shooting range, transportation and such, are purely a waste of money in the initial stages. The only option you can consider is the personal quarters. This will allow you to spawn into the bunker when you come online or change sessions. But if you will be getting the hangar and the facility in the surroundings, then you can reconsider. Now the two important things you must and should get are the equipment upgrade and the staff upgrade. These upgrades will make more products and reduce the making time, which will in return bring you more profit by making more money. A full bunker of products sell for $1,050,000, which is the highest in the game for a passive business. With the location on why I said you to go with the Lago Zancudo bunker is because of its location and the surrounding property options. With the bunker location, you have the highway right next to you, which is great for transporting supplies or products. And later when you want to expand, you can get the hangar and the facility right in the proximity of your bunker. This way you won't have to go around the map from one property to another, wasting time. And with the bunker being the first priority for business is mainly because as it being a passive business and also the number one with marginally high returns amongst the others. The advantage in passive business is that once you invest in the supplies, you can go about and do other activities in the meantime whilst they produce products. For the other works, take advantage of double money events, adversary modes, races and such that gets updated every week and pays out double money and RP. This is actually a great way to make some good money fast, as most of the events will be pretty easy to do. In the earlier stages, I made up most of my investment money in this way. Coming to the next step is investing the newly accumulated money in another best business, which also happens to be a passive business. It is the motorcycle club Coke business. But in order to get the Coke business, you need to first buy the motorcycle club. The cheapest one is near the Grand Sonora Desert, and it's the Great Chaparral Clubhouse, priced at just $200,000. Now for the beginners, this is the best place, as the business you'll buy will be right down the road, and once you reach a substantial growth, you can always switch over to another location like me. I too bought the Great Chaparral Clubhouse in the beginning stages. Later on I upgraded to the Del Perro Beach Clubhouse, which is right next to my office and the apartments, and is used just to store my bikes. Once you buy the clubhouse, don't go wasting money on any of the options or cosmetic stuffs. Instead, save that money and get the Coke business. This is the best, highest paying business amongst all the 5 businesses. The meth business can be considered as an optional one, although I do not recommend having more than one because it will be more work and more hassle. So get this one at the location Alamo C, which is priced at $975,000. After you buy it, you will get 3 upgrade options in the business laptop. Those are same as the previous bunker upgrades, that is the equipment upgrade and the staff upgrade, and along with that the security upgrade. Go with only the equipment and the staff upgrade as it will cut short the producing time as well as increase the overall profit. The security upgrade is completely worthless as it doesn't stop the raids but just reduces the amount of times you get raided by a small fraction. Trust me, it's not worth buying. I had bought it too earlier but got raided 6 out of 10 times after I bought it. That's why I didn't get it once I changed the location of the business. But if you know all about the system, then you'll never ever get raided. You can see in my own laptop screen, other than the old raids, I have not got raided much even after I have made so much sales. A small tip is to not stay registered as an MC when you aren't doing any work related to it, like resupplying or selling. It works in a way that if you aren't registered as an MC, then you don't get raided. I'll be making in-depth videos showing how you can never get raided in any of your businesses in GTA Online, so stay tuned. Another thing about both these bunker and the MC business is that always buy supplies. I know many are against buying supplies, but if you think about it, it actually saves a ton of time. And also you can make back your $75,000 spent on resupplies very fast by selling a top range car or doing double money event peaks and such. Earlier, I too would manually steal the supplies, but later on after realizing I started buying supplies. Now on the basis of selling, both in terms of bunker and coke, it is best advised to sell the products when they are at quarter of the bar. In bunker, for example, a full bar of supplies produces almost quarter bar of products, valued at $140,000. Buy next batch of supplies and sell the products right away. If you see most of the bunker related videos in my channel, I sell in this manner. The same applies for the MC business too. The main reason why is because you only get one sale vehicle and at most 2, which will benefit you a lot if you're solo. If you have your friends or crew members to help you, then you can go ahead and sell full bar of products. If not, then stick with this method and it will help you a lot. Also, there's no bonus if you sell half bar products or full bar of products, so don't stress yourself with it. Before we go to the next statement, I would like to state that invest first on the passive incomes and businesses. After that, later on you can invest on manually working ones. This way you will have money rolling into your bank account while you do other works or even just go AFK. So be wise and get these first. Coming to the next step is investing in a CEO office and expanding it to the vehicle warehouse, that is the import-export business, and also the special cargo crate warehouse business, which is kind of optional. There are 4 CEO office locations in the city limits, and the best cheapest one is the Maze Bank West, priced at $1 million. Not only because it's the least expensive, but also because it is away from the center of the city, which is where most of the action and activities will be taking place. Now that you have bought yourself an office, take advantage and do the VIP works. You could do it earlier too by registering as a VIP, but it had time limits and cooldowns and other limitations. And with the VIP works, the headhunter and the sightseer are the best ones to grind. Once you make up some money, go and get the vehicle warehouse. The one I recommend is the La Mesa Vehicle Warehouse, which is the cheapest, priced at $1.5 million. Don't bother with all those additional cosmetic upgrades to the warehouse as they are a total waste in the initial stages, and also you can always go back and upgrade them whenever you want. Now with the import-export business itself, there are 3 tiers of vehicles in this business: the standard range, medium range, and the top range cars, which sell at $30,000, $50,000, and $80,000 as profit simultaneously. Here, all you gotta focus is on the top range cars, which sell for $100,000 with $80,000 as the profit. Now, I have made complete in-depth videos showing how you can get only top range cars all the time you go source a vehicle video, and along with that, a detailed video showing how you can deliver and sell the cars with little to zero damage or repair costs at all. I'll be linking them at the top and in the comments down below. Do check them out as they'll be really helpful in the long run. So, sourcing a top range car and selling it with the above methods will net you a profit of $80,000, and once you sell a car, you get a cooldown time of 15 minutes. So if you sell 4 cars, then the cooldown is 1 hour. This in-between cooldown time is where those activities and other businesses comes into play. Once you sell a car, do the VIP missions before you go source another car. Or if you have the crates warehouse, then you can go source crates. Coming to the special cargo crates warehouses, there are 3 types of them: small, medium and large warehouses. Get yourself a medium warehouse or a large warehouse to start with. And once you reach a certain height, get another one so you can alternate between the two and beat the cooldown time. Even though this is kind of a repetitive business, why I'm stressing more on doing this is because of the ridiculous amount of money you can make by these is just tremendous. Shown now is a simple, easy to understand spreadsheet I made which breaks down. First is the large warehouse with a capacity of 111 crates. Now for the supply runs you get 3 options: 1 crate, 2 crate or 3 crate at 2000, 8000 and 18000 respectively. Considering you do the 3 crates one as it's more time saving and also the best option, you need to do 37 supply runs to fill up the entire warehouse, and a full warehouse sells for $2,200,000. But if you stock up and sell during the double money event time, then you can sell it for $4,400,000. That's an insane amount of money for some decent work. The initial investment is a total of $666,000. Minus this of the total is your profit. Second is the medium warehouse with a capacity of 42 crates. Considering you do the economy 2 crates one as simultaneously doing the 3 for the large warehouse, you need to do 21 supply runs to fill up the entire warehouse. A full medium warehouse sells for $735,000. The same if you stock up and sell during the double money event time, then it is $1,470,000. That is a decent amount of money for the total money you invest. The initial investment is a total of $168,000. Minus that of the total is your profit. Now looking at these two and comparing them, the large warehouse is the best option overall for the total time, initial investment, work duration and the final payout. Frankly to say, I made most of my money the last 2 times there was such double money on the special cargo sales event week. I know it's a bit grindy, and if you are up for it then well and good. If not, then the best tip is to just fill up the warehouses one at a time. Like for instance, when you log in, just do 1 3 crate supply runs for 2 of your large warehouses. If you do this for a month or say 37 days, then both your large warehouses will be filled up without you feeling it grindy or repetitive. Combining this with the import-export business and making use of the cooldown period will benefit you a lot. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Now before we go to the final step, there are a few things that I want to point out first. All these sourcing of crates, selling of business products, stealing and selling cars are suggested best to do in solo public sessions. Yes, there's a bonus if you sell in public session, but why stress yourself with constant fear of someone blowing up your products or cargo? Instead, you can peacefully sell, source or do just about anything all alone in a solo public session, or you can even invite your friends too. I've made a detailed video on this and will be linking it, do check it out. Next step is to invest first on the vehicles that will be useful for you and make the work easier. Don't waste money on buying useless stuffs right away in the beginning. I've made a top 5 vehicles which everyone must own video, so do check it out. I've shown all the best, most useful vehicles which will benefit you in your work. Also, if you haven't seen the first part 1 video, then do check it out where I have shown few quick ways, jobs or missions that you can do quickly in between other works in order to rack in some good cash. I use these even today and you should too, as it benefits a lot. A side note, if you are interested, then you can also find and sell rare modded cars which sell for quite higher price than normal cars. For this too, I have made a detailed step-by-step video showing all the easy methods to spawn them, so do check them out too. I forgot to talk about another business after the CEO crates, which is similar to that itself, and it is the hanger crate business from the smuggler's run. This business, well, it's one of the worst businesses introduced to GTA Online till date. The money you get for selling the products you obtain is absolutely not at all worth the time required to collect them in the first place. You get paid peanuts for the time you invest doing this. I too did this only the first week when this DLC came out and never bothered to do it ever since. I use it just to store and modify my air vehicles, and as a pro tip, I suggest you to stay away from the smuggler's run business. Now coming to the final step, the final business investment. It is getting yourself a nightclub. This was the latest business update we received before the arena wars, and it is one amongst the good ones as it combines all the other businesses and creates a passive income through a hub-like channel. The reason I kept this at the last is because it requires all the other businesses bought and set up prior to this for it to function. Now once you finish setting up the nightclub, there are two streams of income from it. One is through the nightclub and the other through the underground business hub. The first one is with the nightclub itself, where you maintain the popularity of the club and it gives certain income, which is bad overall. Why it's bad is because it's ridiculously repetitive and way too frequent. I honestly disliked this on the very first day this DLC was released and not bothered about the popularity trash ever since. The second one, which the whole nightclub thing is about, is the underground business hub. This is the thing which everyone look forward to, as it combines all the other businesses and produces products passively. And the best thing about it is that other than selling the products, there's no other work involved at all. So you can go about doing other works while the nightclub keeps producing products for you all the time. Coming to the selling part, the same method of MC and bunker will apply here too, which I'll get to in a short while. Now, right when you buy a nightclub, you get a van along with the business hub for free. Along with that, you can additionally purchase two other vehicles in the Vostok Cash and Carry website, and those are Mule Custom and the Pounder Custom. Now, I would like to stop you here and say that I repeat, do not waste money on buying these two. Trust me, you will never ever use them if you follow my safe methods. I made a mistake and bought them right away as there was a discount on them, but I regret it as I never once used them till date. Coming to the sales topic, sell when you reach a mark of 35 to 40 crates. I personally do this, and trust me, it's the best and the peaceful way. You only get that custom van for sale, and if you have the minigun and the proximity mine upgrades, then you are set. This way you'll not have to worry about the security upgrade too, as you won't get raided. And talking about the upgrade options, it's the same as the bunker and the MC businesses. Get the equipment and the staff upgrade and skip the security upgrade. You will be just fine without it, like me. Now, there's one final thing which you all must and should get in GTA Online, which will tremendously benefit you as well as help you save a ton of time. It is the Terabyte. The Terabyte is like the ultimate dream vehicle for grinders or even those who want to make the online life a bit easier. This vehicle is a serious money minting machine. How? Well, it allows you to run all the other businesses from it, be it bunker, hangar, CEO or MC. All of them are available in the Terabyte. You can source crates as well as vehicles if you are CEO from anywhere on the map. This is the main plus point I liked about this. I hated how earlier I had to travel all the way across the map if I was elsewhere and wait through all the loading screens, go through the office, start it up and again follow the same long steps. This was irritating and very time consuming. Also, with the bunker and the MC businesses, you can start the resupply missions in the Terabyte from anywhere on the map without having to go to the businesses or the bunker itself to start them up. Although I suggest you all to buy the supplies, the option to steal them is always there. You can also source the hangar crates, but as I said earlier, I do not recommend doing it. And secondly, the missions require you to get into a certain air vehicles which spawn right outside your hangar in order for the job to start. So eventually you'll have to travel all the way to your hangar in order to start, which actually defeats the whole purpose of starting it from the Terabyte. Apart from these, the Terabyte also comes with its own client missions which pays ranging from 30 to 35 grand. Few of them require more than one person, but most of them can be done solo. It usually takes me just 2 to 3 missions to complete them. And to top it off, most of the time they are on double money, so it's easy $60,000 in just 3 minutes. These can be combined and alternated with the VIP missions beating the cooldown timer too. There are many other stuffs with this vehicle which I have explained in the top 5 must-own vehicles video, and as this is about money making, I am limiting it to just these. This vehicle will be used mostly for making money, and combining this with other vehicles like the Oppressor Mark II can help you a lot. It will be a drastic improvement for you in saving time by getting work done very fast compared to the normal ways. In the end, I would like to share one important point with you all. I have said it in the first video and I'm going to be repeating it here too. Be smart while spending your money in the initial stages. Don't go on a spending spree and lose all your money buying things which you will probably never use. Don't buy all the cars or building decorations right away. Buy only what's necessary or that which is required in the initial stages for you to grow. The best tip is to buy them when they get discounts on them. So have patience and be smart while spending money. Alright, that's it everyone. These are all the stuffs you need to know to get rich in GTA Online all by yourself in the best, fastest way possible. It'll take you quite some time to get all these, but once you set everything up, it'll be just a cash inflow to your bank. And you can buy whatever you want without having second thoughts. This video took a very long time to make, so I would really appreciate it if you drop a like and a comment down below. It will really help the channel grow. Also share this video with your friends too, as well as hit the subscribe buttons to stay tuned to more such awesome videos to come. Thank you all and have a good day.